All that power. Useless. With the Radahan around her neck, she couldn't use my magic.
So she was never able to harm anyone. Ever again.
No, she escaped. I don't know how.
I do. The Keeper has agents everywhere, and not all of them walk on two legs. Was a divine gift from me, but you gave it willingly to a sister of the dark. How can you expect us to believe that you're not an agent of the Keeper?
Richard. What are you thinking?
Honestly, I'm thinking maybe the prophecy is true. Maybe I'll fail.
You've always said you don't believe in prophecy.
There was a prophecy that said I'd defeat Ra. Maybe I can't ignore this one just because I don't like what it says about me.
Richard, this woman, I don't know if she is the creator or some kind of charlatan. Kara's trying to find out, but whoever she is, tomorrow, we're going to tell your side of the story. She and everyone else here is going to see what I have never doubted. Your heart is pure. You are, and always will be, on the side of good.
What if I'm not?
How can you say that?
I never willfully do the Keeper's bidding. What if I'm serving him without even realizing it? Maybe that's what this is. Some way of controlling me. Making me think the wrong decision is the right one. Maybe I'm an agent of the Keeper and I don't even know it.
Hello? Jason? I'm guessing you're Jason.
Are you going to kill me too?
Not if you tell me the truth about Maya.
What a pleasure this is. It's not often I'm fortunate enough to enjoy the company of two such devout sisters of the light. I would offer you the chance to return to the world as banelings, but alas, you're both far too pious to accept the Keeper's generous proposal.
Do your worst to us, Dark and Raw. You and your master will soon be finished, now that the Creator has returned to defeat all those who serve the darkness.
Returned? How? Where?
You will soon learn everything. But not from us.
Then allow me to loosen your tongues.
The Seeker is an agent of light and justice. And I have faith that every one of you will soon shed any doubts that you may have about him. Every one of you. No one has slain more of the Keeper's servants than Richard. Perhaps most terrifying of all was a creature known as a Skreeling. Tell us what happened when one of them crawled out of the rift.
It attacked the people of Erengard. You want to rip somebody's head off? Take mine.
Richard killed the Keeper's pet. But the Keeper has many fearsome servants. I'm sure by now you all know about banelings. Ordinary people, men, women, even children who have died, would agree to kill for the Keeper every day in exchange for a second life. Tell us about the first time you encountered this horrible new enemy.
It was at a place called Tothray. Not all of us. Welcome back to Tothray.
Seeker have slaughtered so many of the Keeper's minions if he himself were an agent of the Keeper?
What better way for Richard to gain the trust of the Mother Confessor and the First Wizard than to slay a few of the Keeper's pawns? You may have destroyed a few banelings, but isn't it true that there are thousands of them wandering the land, biding their time until they can make their next kill?
Lord Roth, how may I serve you? I've been told that the Creator has returned to the world of the living as flesh and blood. I'm instructing all my banelings to search for her. If it's true, she shouldn't be hard to find. Surely the deluded masses will be abuzz with the news of her arrival.
I will try to find her, my lord. But if it is true, she'll be trying to seal us back in the underworld for all eternity.
If the Creator has been foolish enough to return in a mortal body, then she is vulnerable. And it is I who shall extinguish her light for all eternity.
Tell us, Seeker. Have you seen Darkenrahl again since the day he marked you?
Yes. In the underworld.
And how did you come to be there?
I was killed.
Goodbye, Seeker.
And when I opened my eyes, I was in a sea of dead souls.
How wonderful to see you again, my brother. Welcome to the underworld.
And what did he say to you?
He made me an offer.
Become a baneling. Return to your body before it's too late.
You're a fool if you think I'm going to kill to serve the Keeper.
You have already killed enough people to earn yourself a place of honor here. What difference will a few more make?
I won't do the Keeper's bidding.
You do the Keeper's bidding every time you take a life. The reason you kill doesn't make a difference. You want to see your beloved Kaelin again, don't you?
Kaelin will go on without me. And so will Zed. They'll name a new Seeker. They'll find the Stone of Tears and seal the rift. And you and your master will be trapped in this pit forever.
Why would the Seeker turn down an offer for a second chance at life if he is now, and was then, an agent of the Keeper?
We have only Richard's word for what he and his brother said to each other that day. Even I cannot see into the realm of death.
Would you have us believe that Richard accepted Rahl's offer, that he is a baneling?
No. The Keeper and his agents are too clever. They knew Richard would be brought back to the world of the living by other means. Tell us how it is that the Seeker is standing here again today.
We used magic to revive him.
Richard?
Richard didn't need to become a Baneling because he knew the people he had tricked into loving him would stop at nothing to bring him back.
You have revealed through prophecy that as long as the Mother Confessor's pure heart beats, the Keeper is doomed to fail.
I have.
Then it stands to reason that if the Seeker were an agent of the Keeper, he would have killed the Mother Confessor as so many of the Keeper's minions have tried to do. And yet, the Seeker has done precisely the opposite. Tell us, Mother Confessor, how many times has the Seeker saved your life?
More times than I can remember. The first was the day we met. Stay back!
Shoot her.
Leave her alone. He saved me again at Toss Ring. He did it again at Stowcroft.
The Mother Confessor's word is final!
These heroic deeds you describe, they all happened before I revealed my prophecy.
Even after the prophecy was known to him, the Seeker protected the Mother Confessor's life when it was threatened by a sister of the dog.
If you don't do as I say, the Mother Confessor will die. I can't let her do this. She's using my life as a weapon against you.
Right now, we don't have a choice. I said we'll find a way to undo the spell.
Whatever happens, do not let her get the stone.
I won't let anything happen to you.
So you left the Mother Confessor to go with the Sister of the Dark. Why?
She cast a maternity spell. Anything that would happen to the sister would happen to Kaylin. I had to protect her.
And you found a way to remove the spell.
No, Zed did.
So it was in fact the first wizard who saved the Mother Confessor's life, while you used a pretext to spend days alone with the Sister of the Dark.
You're twisting everything I say.
If Richard were working for the Keeper, why hasn't he simply run me through with his sword?
Because he needs your help to find the stone. But if I allow him to find it, he will no doubt kill you. Deliver the stone to the Keeper, and the world will be lost. Richard! Kaylin! Don't listen to her! This woman is a fraud! This man is Maya's husband. They were living a quiet life until the Sisters of the Light abducted her. I went with them willingly.
Because they put some kind of spell on you, Maya.
That's not true, Jason. The Sisters are my most devoted servants.
Is that why they were holding Jason prisoner and tried to kill me?
They were protecting Jason, helping him accept my light.
Jason, tell us about your life with Maya.
We were so happy. Until they came.
Creator. At last we found you.
This is madness.
The sacred scrolls told us we would find you in this province, on this day. And here you are.
Get out of our house.
We both knew this day might come.
Because of your mother's visions. She's out of her mind. You told me so yourself.
I tried to deny it, but I can see now I was wrong. These sisters have come for me just as my mother always said they would.
Maya, you're not the creator. You're my wife. I don't know what kind of spell they've put on you. But I won't let you go.
Creator, I know you love this man, as you love all your children, and it would be dangerous for him if he tried to follow us. Perhaps one of my sisters and I should stay behind, watch over him, help him to accept the truth of who you really are.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Jason, but I must go with them. The fate of the worlds I created depends on it.
Maya. Maya!
Jason, before that day, have you ever seen Maya use magic?
No. She was an ordinary girl.
So how does an ordinary girl suddenly become the creator?
I told you. My divine strength could not manifest until my body was mature enough to contain it.
So tell us, did the Sisters of the Light help you manifest this divine strength?
Yes. Exactly as the ancient scrolls predicted. The scrolls also tell us you are to destroy the Keeper's deadliest servant, the Seeker. Destroy the Seeker? Why? We tried to show Richard the path to your light, but he refused us. You are the only one who will have the power to stop him. What power are you talking about, Prelate? I don't have any magic. This has always been the holy purpose of the Sisters of the Light. For centuries we've been gathering the most powerful Han in the world, preparing for this day when we would return that power to its divine source. You. One by one, the sisters surrendered their Han to me. Let Mayana Han Osibari. Let Mayana Han Osibari. Let Mayana Han Osibari.
How many of them gave you their magic?
All of them.
Let Mayana Han Osibari. Let Mayana Han Osibari. You're not the creator. The Sisters of the Light created you. The Prelate lied to you, just like she lied to Richard.
Silence! There is another agent of the Keeper among us. You have nothing to fear. Now that I've returned, all the servants of the Keeper will be destroyed. All of them.